What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to Treebeard's Toy Box. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new DC Multiverse, the Batman 2022 Batman action figure from McFarlane Toys. I am really looking forward to this upcoming Batman film, and I am super stoked to finally have this brand new Batman figure in hand. Now, I was able to find this guy at Target, so definitely be on the lookout because they are starting to show up, so good luck out there. So for the packaging, we get this nice big window here that we're pretty used to seeing with the DC Multiverse figures from McFarlane Toys. We get to see the figure and the, I guess the couple accessories he has. But we get this nice DC Multiverse logo down here and the Batman logo. And then we also get that Batman logo up at the top there, which is nice. And for this side of the box here, we just get a continuation of the front window there and the DC Multiverse logo here. And for the back of the packaging here, we get this nice image here of the figure. And we also get that image on the trading card. And we get the nice Batman logo up here that I am loving. And the other figures down here, we've got Catwoman, Penguin, the Riddler, and the Bat Cycle, which we will be taking a look at next. And for this side of the box, we get one more Batman logo up here, Batman here, and then at the very bottom, we get a McFarlane Toys logo. So let's go ahead and take one last look at the front of the packaging here. And without any further ado, let's go ahead, get this guy open, and check him out. And here we have our brand new Robert Pattinson Batman out of the packaging. And before we go any further, I would like to kindly remind you that if you do like what you see here, please remember to hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get a closer look. So I really do like the design of the new suit here. And McFarlane always does a fantastic job with their sculpting. It would have been nice to see a little more paint detail, like maybe on these straps here. You can see there's nothing going on there. We do get some wrinkles sculpted in there. And this gloss here. All their eyes were looking off to a different side. None of them straightforward, so that's very unfortunate. This was the best one that I could see. They only had 2 of them there. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's not too bad. But yeah, some nice silver detail here and here. His utility belt looks nice. And that's in that same glossy black. Goes all the way around. Some nice pouches and such. So yeah, he looks pretty good. I do like how they have these little things here that cover up those ratchet joints for the ankles. And the ones for the wrists are almost covered up by his gauntlets here. I would have loved to seen something like this for Catwoman's ankles. They did cover her wrists up, which was nice, but they could have added something like this, which would have been really cool. And it just would have, you know, added an extra touch there, and that would have been nice. You know, little things. But he looks pretty good. It's funny, these shoulder pads here, you can tell they were designed to get out of the way, but they actually get in the way by doing that. So you're gonna have to kind of watch those with the cape there. Yeah, let's go ahead and set him down here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at, well, he comes with a couple accessories, really just one. You know, we get the stand and the trading card, and then the only other thing we get is his like grappling gun there. And it's a little interesting how they did this. It's got this little peg on it, and that actually just pegs into this hand here. It's kind of odd. This hand actually is really weird. It looks a bit small to me. Maybe I'm crazy. The fingers look really short. But it's designed to look like it's shooting out of his gauntlet, I think. Yeah, there's the peg hole. And then that just pegs on there. So I think it's a little weird, but oh well. I'm probably going to display him on the bat cycle. So the bat cycle actually comes with it comes with one fisted hand, or a gripping hand, not fisted hand, sorry, to go with this. So you could swap out this and he's able to grab the handlebars of the bike. So that's probably how I'm gonna have him displayed, is with that other gripping hand instead of this weird short-fingered open hand. I don't know, it's just odd. But yeah, this is the only accessory he really comes with other than the trading card and the stand. And again, with the stand, it just has a DC logo. There is not a Batman logo on it. Would have thought they might have put the Batman movie logo on it, but they didn't. So. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and move right along to articulation. So for articulation on our Batman here, we will start up here at the head. And we just get that dumbbell that goes up into the head. And so really we can just swivel a bit, a little bit side to side, and that's about it. It's pretty hindered, so that's kind of unfortunate. And we get a hinge and a swivel for the shoulders there. And these shoulder pads are very pliable, but you just want to watch that they don't get caught on the cape, because that will happen. And we do get a butterfly joint in there, so that's nice. And we get a bicep swivel here. And the shoulder pad is attached to the bicep here. And then we are also going to get double jointed elbows. These here are made of a softer plastic, so you might have to hit those with a hairdryer when you take them out of the packaging to straighten those out a little bit. They might be a little bit warped, but I guess at least you're not going to stab yourself with them, because that might happen. I don't know. But we get a hinge and a slight swivel for the wrist. It's a bit hindered, but that's just your typical ratchet joint there that they normally use. So, and that is on both wrists. We get this diaphragm cut here that actually has a pretty decent bit of movement there, and a waist cut that gets way more than Catwoman's does, which is nice. And for the hips, go out that far, and we can go out that far. And as we know, there is not much for the thigh, just that slight bit of whatever that is. And we do get our double jointed knees, and he can barely kick his own butt there. That looks a little weird there. I'm not a big fan of that. And it disappears, and it's gone. So that's a little odd. Let's see here. Nothing here at the boot. And then we get our hinge and our rocker for the ankle, and that is going to be covered up a little bit by this little padding, and I really do like that. So we're seeing just your standard, typical McFarlane articulation here for what they've been doing for the last couple years. Nothing mind-blowing. It's a little hindered. It is what it is. Here we have our Robert Pattinson Batman from the upcoming The Batman movie, next to our Ben Affleck Batman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I would like to note that I wish this Batman's cape was a little closer to this kind of more pliable material. I understand that they are a completely different design. I really like how the plastic turned out on the Justice League Batman. So, and you know, I am not positive on the heights of the actors, so I don't know how these compare. But yeah, they're close, but I don't know exactly how tall each actor is in real life. I feel like Ben Affleck should be a little taller. But yeah, anyways, there they are next to each other. Here he is next to the Spin Master 4-inch Batman from the Batman movie. And his cape is definitely better than this guy's, because this cape is pretty much made out of wrapping paper ribbon. It is awful. And finally, here we have the Bat and the Cat. And these two figures look fantastic next to each other. So overall, I think McFarlane did McFarlane. We've got a pretty great figure here. He does have his flaws, but, you know, it's hard to nitpick things that just happen over and over again. It's just, you know, just McFarlane's style. It's what you expect from a McFarlane figure. He's a little hindered in articulation, but he looks really good. There could have been a little more paintwork. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I think that his lack of accessories is, you know, it's always a bummer. The one thing that's nice is these figures are only $19.99. And as we know, like the Black Series and Marvel Legends, those figures have all gone up in price. We've seen an increase with all those figures. So, you know, seeing that these are only $19.99, that's kind of nice. So, but yeah, lack of accessories, little hindrance with the articulation. I think the cape could have been a little better. I still really do like this figure, and I'm really excited for this upcoming Batman movie. And I was even a little apprehensive at first to the idea of having a Robert Pattinson Batman, but you know, I'm ready to give him a chance, especially after I've seen a little bit more of his work. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to see The Lighthouse, but I highly recommend that film. It is mainly him and Willem Dafoe, and they are both phenomenal in that film. It's an odd movie. It's not for everyone, but it's fantastic, and it definitely shows some more range for Robert Pattinson. And the trailers have been phenomenal, so I am very excited. But I think that's going to do it. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you did like what you saw, please hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notification bell on the way out so you know when I got new videos coming. And until next time, take good care.